tournaments today. I better hurry up and get over there.
Alright, Neos. Finish this guy off now with Wrath of Neos.
Damn you!
Elemental Hero Great Tornado. Finish this duel now.
Come on!
Elemental Hero Gaia. Finish this duel.
I was so close!
So you're my opponent, huh? I hope you're ready to get your game on. Let's duel.
Indeed, and I'll crush you in the name of Cross. Let's duel. I'll start my turn off by sending a monster face down in defense mode. Then, I'll activate the continuous spell card, Dimensional Fission. Now any monster that we send to the graveyard will be banished instead. But that's not all.
I'll also activate Different Dimension Capsule, which allows me to take a card from my deck and banish it for 2 turns. And then once those turns are up, I get that card to my hand.
That ends my turn.
I draw. First, I'll begin by activating Pot of Greed. This allows me to draw 2 extra cards from my deck. But the drawing doesn't stop there. Next, Graceful Charity will let me draw 3 extra cards, but in return, I must discard 2. So I draw 3. I'll discard instant Neo Space and emergency provisions from my hand. Next up, I'll activate a Hero Lives. By paying half of my life points, I can special summon 1 level 4 or lower elemental hero monster from my deck. And I choose Elemental Hero Prisma to the field in attack mode. And I'll use Prisma special ability. By sending a fusion material monster from my deck to the graveyard, it becomes its name, so I'll choose Elemental Hero Avian. Now it's time for the fusion action. I'll play Polymerization, so I'll fuse the Elemental Hero Pokemon in my hand and Elemental Hero Neos to summon my ace monster. Elemental Hero Absolute Zero in attack mode. Absolute Zero, attack his face down monster now. Now that he's out of the way, Prisma, attack him directly.
There's just a little bit of damage. I could take more.
That's enough punishment for now. I have my turn.
Since my scout plane was banished, I can bring it back in attack mode.
My move. Draw. I'll set this card face down. Then, I'll put the monster in defense position. And I'll switch my scout plane to defense mode as well. That ends my turn.
I draw. 2 defense monsters won't save yourself from my heroes. Prisma, attack his scout plane now. And now that he's out of the way, Zero, destroy his last monster. You're defenseless again. Make your move.
But remember, when my scout plane's destroyed and he's banished, I can special summon him in attack. I draw.
It's been 2 turns, so now I can add my card from my banishment to my hand.
But you shouldn't worry about that now. I'll set this card. Next time I'll switch my scout plane to defense mode. That ends my turn.
It's my move.
So he set another monster in defense mode. Maybe his defense might be too high. Maybe I should have just stuck with 0.
For my turn, I'll summon a new monster. Elemental Hero Woodsman, attack. 0, attack his face down monster. It was a bluff, I see. Okay, Prisma, handle his scout plane. Woodsman, attack him directly!
I may have taken more damage, but you destroyed another one of my scout planes. Meaning when they're banished and they're destroyed, I can special summon them in attack.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Draw. I'll tribute both of my scout planes.
In order to summon the card that I sent on my first turn with Different Dimension Capsule. Come forth, my DD Assault Carrier! In attack mode.
DD Assault Carrier, attack Elemental Hero Woodsman. And by attacking with him, I have to banish a card, so I'll banish my Different Dimension Capsule.
Now go, attack!
My Woodsman's... I draw. Your monster has the same attack poise as my 0, so if I attack, they're both destroyed. If I didn't have this spell card, I'll play Skyscraper. With Skyscraper on the field, when a hero attacks another monster and my monster is weaker, it'll gain 1,000 attack points. Prisma, attack now!
My Soul Carrier!
Zero, attack one of his scout planes. That ends my turn.
But it's fine, because remember, my scout plane got banished, so you know what that means. He returns! My move. There's so many monsters. Fine, I'll activate my return from the different dimension. Meaning all monsters that have been banished thus far return. Meaning return. Full count in attack mode. And I'll return my Grand Madre de Isa in defense mode. Now a Soul Carrier. Get revenge on his Prisma. Attack!
Ugh, Prisma. Alright then.
I can't tell with the rest of my monsters. So in my main phase 2, I'll switch my 2D scout plates to defense mode. Before I end my turn, I'll also send one more face down monster. Ending my turn.
Even if that fool could defeat my Assault Carrier, I still have a field full of monsters to protect me. This duel is mine.
Alright, it's time to finish this duel by summoning my elemental hero, Heat, in attack mode. His special ability allows him to gain 200 attack for every hero on my field. But you don't have to worry about that, because Absolute Zero will destroy your Assault Carrier. And now since both monsters are destroyed, my Zero gets sent to the graveyard, and when that happens, your whole field gets wiped.
It has such an effect!
Leaving you defenseless against elemental hero Heat. Heat, finish this duel now!
You may have defeated me, but I'm not the strongest. I have a master named Cross. If you meet him at the location that I sent to your duel disc, we'll truly see who's the real champion.
Wait, are you the strongest duelist that's supposed to beat me? I hope you realize I'm the new champion around here, so beating me won't be exactly easy.
The newly found champion. I've been waiting for you for a while now. I hope you're ready to duel.
Bring it on. This won't take long.
It's time to duel. I'll be making the first move, and I'll start by activating trading. Now by simply discarding a level 8 monster, I get to draw 2 cards. And then, to end my turn, I'll activate Malefic World. That ends my turn.
You're the best duelist and yet you didn't even summon one monster? Like I said, I'll make this quick. Alright. I'll make an easy enough move for you and summon my Neo-Spacian Flare Scarab in attack mode. And his special ability allows him to gain 400 attack points for every spell and trap on your field. And since you control one, he gains 400, making him 900. And since you have no monsters, attack him directly, Scarab!
Please, you really think that pathetic Scarab is gonna do anything?
Alright, that'll do for now.
Now, this is the problem with duelists like you champions. You all think so little of your opponents. Well, I'll tell you, I'm not to be trifled with. Now I'll use the effect of Malefic World, allowing me to get a random Malefic from my deck to my hand. And I think I just got the perfect one for this situation. Now, I'll give you a little lesson. I'm a master of duel monsters. The game bends to my will. So, instead of having regular trash, pathetic monsters, I have some cut above the rest. So, by banishing Red Eyes Black Dragon, I can summon a beast of even stronger power. Come forth, Malefic Red Eyes Black Dragon! No tribute summoning, no fuss. Now Malefic Red Eyes, attack his Flare Scarab! I'll end my turn by setting 2 face downs. Your move.
You already summoned a monster with 2,400 attack points? I guess you're better than I thought. No matter, it's my move now. Perfect. Alright, I'll start things off by summoning Elemental Hero Heat in attack mode. And I know what you're thinking, he's too weak to defeat Red Eyes. Luckily, I have a field spell for that. Say hello to Skyscraper. Anytime an elemental hero attacks, He gains 1,000 as long as my opponent's monster is stronger. Now, Heat with 2,600 attack points. Attack his Red Eyes now!
Red Eyes. You seem to have defeated one of my weakest Malefic monsters. But I'll activate my face down. Malefic Tomb. When you destroy a Malefic monster by battle by card effect, I get to draw 2 cards.
Alright, that takes care of your so-called strong monster. I'll end my turn with 1 face. Go.
I draw. I think it's time to deal with that pest Heat. By simply banishing Rainbow Dragon from the game, I can special summon a monster with even stronger capabilities. My Malefic Rainbow Dragon! Now Malefic Rainbow Dragon, attack his elemental hero Heat!
Your monster has 4,000 attack points?
Looks like your Heat's been turned down. I end my turn.
That's pretty impressive, but it's not over yet. So first, I'll set 2 cards face down. Next, I'll put a monster in defense mode. Then, I'll activate Mirage of Nightmare to finish my turn. Go!
And you were talking about pathetic turns from me. How pathetic. Draw.
Alright, since it's your standby phase, my Mirage of Nightmare activates. And what it does is, it lets me draw 4 cards from my deck.
Before I do anything, I'll just set another face down. No, my Rainbow Dragon. Attack his monster now. Malefic Reflection. Oh, pathetic little Avian. Really couldn't stand up to my Malefic Rainbow Dragon. Hurry up and make your move. This duel is taking too long.
Yawn. But don't worry about that. He'll be avenged soon. Alright, first things first. On my standby phase, I'll activate my hidden card, Emergency Provisions. Now, by sending my Mirage of Nightmare to the graveyard, I gain 1,000 life points. Plus, I don't have to pay the negative cost of Mirage of Nightmare discarding my whole hand. Next, I'll activate my other hidden card, Emergency Call. What this allows me to do is search any elemental hero from my deck and put it into my hand. So I'll choose Elemental Hero Ice Edge. Now, I'll summon it to the field. Now I'll use my Elemental Hero Ice Edge's special ability. By discarding 1 card from my hand, he can attack you directly. Also, when he does that, I can target a spell attack card on the field, and I'll destroy your face down.
You really think I'd let you destroy my face not without any consequences? Reverse card open. Malefic Claw Stream. Since I control a Malefic monster, I'll destroy your Ice Edge.
Alright, I still have the cards I need. It's fusion time. I play Polymerization by fusing Elemental Hero Prisma with my Neospatian Aqua Dolphin, who is a water monster, by the way. I can summon my best monster. Now that makes me summon my ultimate monster, Elemental Hero Absolute Zero, in defense mode. That'll do for now.
Alright, let's take things up a notch. This card's pretty trash, so I'll discard it by using Malefic Alignment. Now, by simply discarding a card, like this Malefic one that I just drew, now I can add any Malefic monster from my deck to my hand. So I'll be choosing my Malefic Stardust Dragon. Now, Malefic Rainbow Dragon, attack his monster now! You didn't think I prepared for your little monster's effect? I was watching that duel, so I know its effect. So now, by banishing Stardust Dragon, I can special summon its Malefic counterpart, the Malefic Stardust Dragon. When one of my Malefics goes, another takes its place. That ends my turn, though.
You destroyed my strongest monster. No matter. This duel is far from over. I draw. I guess there's one way to get rid of your pathetic Malefic monster. I'll summon Neospatian Grand Mole in attack mode. Now I know what you're thinking, he's pretty weak, but don't let his appearance fool you. He has a special ability. Now, attack his monster. Now, since it battled the monster, I can return your monster and my Grand Mole back to my hand. Unfortunately for me, that'll end my turn.
Well, it seems you've dealt with all of my basic malefic monsters. But it is about time I reveal something to you. You see, I'm a master duelist. A master of all monsters. Therefore, I've been able to create some things of my own. Some specific cards. Don't you remember when your opponent used his return from the different dimension and none of his monsters were destroyed? That's because I was the one that created that card. Now, I'll simply banish this card. No need for you to know what it is. To special summon this card, my malefic ancient fairy dragon. And since you have no monsters, I'll attack you directly. I end my turn.
Is this how it ends? No way. I'm not going down that easily. Alright, for my turn, I'll summon an old friend you might remember. Neospatian Grand Mole. And I'll attack your malefic monster, and you remember his effect. When he attacks, both of our monsters go back to our hand. And to finish my turn, I'll lay 3 face downs.
I've been toying with you this entire time, Mr. Champion. Now, to show you my true might, the power that I hold as Cross, by banishing 3 cards from my hand, I can special summon these 3 monsters. Now, come forth! I'll summon my Malefic Ronin Raccoon Sandayu, Malefic Clearwing Synchro Dragon, and then finally the one you knew already, my Malefic Ancient Fairy Dragon.
Cross? What are you talking about? What is that?
Oh, did I forget to tell you? That's my name. I am Cross, the one who'll defeat you. Now, my monsters, attack him directly.
It's not over. I activate my hidden trap. A hero emerges. Now, when you declare an attack, you have to choose a card randomly from my hand. And if it's a monster, I get to summon it. And since I only have 1 card, I'll summon it right away. Grand Mole in attack mode.
It means nothing in the face of my powerful beast. Ronin Raccoon, attack that Grand Mole.
Since you attack my Grand Mole, it effect activates. So it goes back to my hand and as well as your monster.
And now my 2 monsters. Finish him off!
Would you look at that? The new champion falling on his back. How pathetic. Although you are the closest one to defeating me, don't think your duel won't have consequences. I hope to see you soon, fool.